It works. I mean, it's from 1990, so I mean, but color LCD in 1990 wasn't too bad.
Let's put it back together.
It's such a cool little machine.
Yeah. I ported the DOS tool that converts the emulation images into WAV files, and I fixed all the bugs in it after porting it. Like I brought it into Gadra and decompiled it because it was written in Borland C.
Oh wow!
And then I found out like there's things about the files that it was outputting that the community is just using, thinking this is the only one that works. Well.
And you found the problems with it then?
There was so basically they take data from an uninitialized variable, and it becomes part of the waveform because of the way they're dealing with it, because of the way Borland initializes variables.
Oh wow! So
I fixed the bug, and then I made it so that it can like optimize it so that the output's more robust, because it wants to be like a sine wave, but it wants a dirty sine wave.
Does that mean
the best way to explain it?
Have they like added cream to it then, or how's that work?
No, actually what I did was I recorded or figured out the best way. Right arrow. Okay. 0 space to shoot. Okay. Oh, so I guess we just do. Oh, S. Gotta love the colors.
Wow.
I got shot. This is like
you're really close to him. Wow.
Literally the most unforgiving Space Invaders clone I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
But I really dialed in the speaker. It sounds so good now.
It sounds wonderful. Yeah, you've made a lot of great progress on this since the last time.
Yeah. So.
What a pretty little machine.
Yeah, and I really wish the new backplane worked.
You'll get there.
But all of the cards that are green are fixed, like no more bodges. The serial interface isn't used in the regular course of things, so I haven't bothered to upgrade it, even though I fixed it. The one in the back is the CPU card, which is literally just a Z80 CPU on a bus connector and a clock. And then the clock that's on the CPU card runs everything.
I gotta say, I love the adapter to the adapter to the wireless.
Yeah,
like a little chimney off the top. That's lovely. It's a lovely touch.
When I make the enclosure, it's gonna be built for this specific setup here.
Okay.
So it'll be a box, and the USB port for the thing will just be popping off the top.
Oh, that'll be perfect then.
Yeah.
That is so cool that you had the wireless option right off the bat.
So, and then the mass-produced analog board is going to have Bluetooth.
Ooh!
So you won't even have to have a cable for the cassette. And I've reverse-engineered the BIOS tape routines and figured out that you can make the built-in basic loading routine run faster by simply just messing around with the timing. Because like it's got normal Kansas City timing segment that tells it how fast the motor is running.
Yeah.
Well, if you just tell it the motor's running really fast, as long as the CPU can keep up, you can run the data as fast as you want.
Oh wow! Okay.
So
you can, in theory, really speed it up then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Okay, that'll be cool.
And as long as the shape of the waveform isn't affected. But anyway, this dirty layout these points specifically are the ones that work the best. And I don't know why. And it doesn't have anything to do with the what comes off of this, because what comes off of this looks nothing like that.
Oh, well,
Like,
naturally.
You can take what's coming off of this and convert it to that, and it actually performs better than if you were to just take what you recorded off of this onto this. So the circuit is really cheap, is basically what it is.
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't have a single op amp built into it at all.
Wow.
It's like diodes and resistors and a capacitor to remove the DC offset. It's basically as cheaply as they could make it. And all of my analog boards, the new ones, are going to have a much better LC on them than the real computer. So when you are playing the speaker loudly, it doesn't affect the picture.
Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah. So, like, and I did things like over here on the amplifier, I put a little LC down here so that this thing here, which draws tons and tons of power,
Yeah.
doesn't draw
So
much current that it affects the video signal on the interface.
Wow.
And basically what I've learned is backplanes are terrible. So,
Difficult.
so when I redesign this and make this drop-in replacement board, it's going to be like a billion times easier because I'll have one piece of programmable logic, and I won't have
That'll be great.
5 or whatever it is I have on this. So, yeah.
Superb. Well, thank you, sir.
Yep.
Man, it's just so cool.
Yeah.
And so it works with all the the original Commodore stuff too, like the disk drives if you wanted to, or
They're standard Atari joysticks. Yeah, it's got IEC port. It's got a user port. You have to buy a attachment port.
oh, okay.
User port's on the side, but it's also got the cartridge port. So
Oh, nice.
You can use an RAU or cartridges or whatever. And any IEC device, yeah, tape. Well, tape's not IEC.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean though. Wow.
And the nice thing was I could just buy the Jiffy DOS ROMs and then upload it to Flash.
And just stick
it's
them
got
on there.
Jiffy DOS built in, yeah.
You good?
Dang, that's cool. Yeah, tell me a little bit about it.
I mean, just look at the form factor. They're basically identical.
That
except
is
for the
pretty
fact that this is wireless. And has a a USB-C charging spot.
Oh, USB-C, perfect.
Oh my gosh, the Mario Brothers duck combo.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Alright, let's see what you got over here. I didn't even know they had an Animal Crossing game.
No wasted bullets.
Very efficient.
These are cool. You play these with the bomb.
Oh god. It's all
I've
falling
never
apart.
done it before. I didn't have a GameCube.
Don't touch the wall. It's electrified. It'll kill you.
Well, they didn't get you, I guess.
No, I got myself. That's how
Oh,
they did.
that time they did, yeah.
No, you get points for things. I think you get 4 points for avoiding traffic, but you still get some points for.
Ah.
You are controlling a big board,
Wow.
and you would like this angle and shoot that we're on for skis. It's from a movie.
Of course, fast load is very helpful on the C64. Oh, it's got the built-in speaker too, so it can emulate all the floppy sounds.
Oh, nice.
You can't really hear it in here, but
That's a cool feature, though.
Dinking.
yeah. Also, with the side thing, there's a header in there for the light, so my disc activity is on it. Comes through the side here. This is funny.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Push enter there. Push enter again. There you go. Use the arrow key to pick a level. Word processor. Would have came with that. I had an XTID in that, but the real-time clock wouldn't work. The only way the real-time clock would work is if I used the leading-edge version of DOS, which is version like 2.11, and I couldn't get it to play nice with the CF cards, so I just yanked it out of there. It's like, we'll just run it off of discs.
So that's an 86 or a 286?
That's a 80, 88 at 7 megahertz, a little over 7 megahertz.
Beautiful.
I thought it was really cool, and I couldn't believe it came with all of its documentation.
I was going to say, I have all the books.
I have the monitor too, but it's giving me some fits.
Is it amber or green?
Green. It is green. Yep. It's jittery on one side and wants to fold over a little bit. Actually, kind of annoying when you're trying to read stuff on there.
I believe that.
But actually, just
What's the
about
processor and ThinkPad? Oh, Pentium?
Pentium 166. It was a church's projection PC. It was full of PowerPoints and pictures, and I found the restore CD and just restored it back to how it came from the factory. So
That is cool.
the battery still holds a charge.
Wow, that's impressive.
So I kind of did a little comparison here, the old ThinkPad versus the new ThinkPad.
It might be less fun than that's OS2. That's a business operating system. So it's really just Tetris. Tetris versions. Yeah, those are the games.
Yeah,
right there.
it's amazing. And this is my 5150 with 5161 expansion box.
Wow.
It's got a quad floppy controller, which allows it to have two 360K drives, a 1.44 and a 1.2 card recorder. So I can pretty much image anything I want. And I got a XTID in there, so I can just pop the CF card in and out. And it's got its original 10 megabyte MFM that would have came with the expansion box. It still works.
Wow.
But I don't have the card for it, so I plugged in another computer and just to make sure it worked. So it's just kind of sitting there. But on the right is two Western Digital 40 megabyte early IDE hard drives.
Wow.
8-bit IDE.
8-bit IDE. They're both on their own card.
That is very cool.
Yeah, that was somebody's baby there. I'm thinking they're doing some pretty serious
EGA up there, or?
CGA.
CGA, okay.
Yep. And this changes colors. It's touch,
Oh,
which
that's
sometimes
fun.
works whenever it wants to. But the bad thing is whoever had it was a smoker.
Oh.
I don't really smell it right now, but I've had it where I've been using it, and I'll get that smell when that monitor gets good and warm. But I keep hoping it'll just kind of air itself out eventually.
Where'd you find it?
My e-waste got, in fact, almost everything here I got from my e-waste.
Oh man.
You got a good relationship.
Yeah, thank you so much for saving all this stuff. Wow. Crazy things people throw away.
This one, 88.
That's an 8086.
It is an 8086.
It's got a gold top 8087. I got that off of eBay for like $150.
Wow.
What's funny about that is, I discovered it earlier, is if you hit escape there while you're playing.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh, fun.
So the boss walks
boss
by and says, "What are you doing?"
How do you twist? Oops, that's not it. How do you twist it?
Use the number pad.
Finally watched the movie. It was better than I expected. I turned my expectations like way down. But in general, I didn't need to.
Unfortunately, the expansion box came with another 5150, but it had one of them RTC cards in it that had a Varda battery.
Oh
And
no.
it leaked all over the board. That made a mess.
Oh, that's too bad.
I ended up piecing that out. The guy had bought it from me for just kind of what was left of the guts, and I put everything. This was my 5150 that I bought before. And it's a little tricky with the expansion box because of that quad floppy controller. Because I tried to put everything, I tried to basically have it flip-flopped, and it wouldn't work.
Oh no.
There's something about that floppy controller had to be in the main chassis, or it wouldn't work.
Interesting.
I don't know what that was all about.
Huh.
I kept getting conflicts, IRQ conflicts. I do have an Ethernet card in there too with MTCP, so it's another way I can hook it up with the network at home and move stuff around. It's a lot of fun.
For a hard drive image that has CPM.
Oh, nice.
That is a cool machine.
Yeah.
Yep.
It looks nice.
Very cool.
Yep. The multi.
What kind of
It
game?
has things for a strap on the side.
Oh yeah.
What?
It has little pegs for a strap on the side.
It's actually the front on.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense.
So it, it's got like a nice built-in handle on the top.
That works.
Wow. So what kind of games do you play on this?
I haven't really done much gaming with it yet.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah.
I've been hacking at trying to figure out the compilers.
Oh, sure.
Might be everyone's favorite game. Let's get it to work.
It is a big tower.
I originally was going to put like a Phenom 2 in this, but the board was flaky, the processor just wasn't behaving, so I needed to put something in this. I figured I might as well put something good in it.
Very nice. So what you got in there right now?
It is Tualatin 1.4 gigahertz. It's got a FX 5500 graphics card, which is not a big fan of it because it's got Windows 98 doesn't like it very much, but it works well enough for some things. I've got the AW64 Gold sound card in here, and I've got a 128 gig M.2 adapted down to IDE for this.
Beautiful. So how much that thing weigh?
Too much. Way too much. I'm glad to have a little roller cart for this.
Oh, we appreciate you dragging it all the way out here. This is one beastly machine. Very cool.
I love it.
Wonderful, wonderful.